welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 3, Episode 1 of Game of Thrones. You cannot believe how excited I am to watch this episode. The title for the first episode is Valar Dohaeris? I totally butchered that, didn't I? But hey, you guys already know that I'm not really good at pronouncing shit here on Game of Thrones. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. I want to take a time to say thank you to Olle, to JuliaVitoria, and also to Flora Hernandez for being amazing patrons and for letting me continue doing reaction videos here on my channel. I cannot believe that a lot of people are supporting there on Patreon, and thanks to all of you guys' support is the reason why I continue doing more reaction videos. And yeah, I mean, I love Game of Thrones. This show is just, it's just amazing, okay? I watch a lot of TV shows, you guys know this, and every single show is, you know, kind of different from each other. Some of them are kind of similar because it's like drama and like, you know, and I love every single show I watch for different reasons. And the reason why I love Game of Thrones is because it's so epic. Like, it's just, I cannot believe still that I haven't watched this regularly when it was airing. And honestly, I have the time to enjoy the show, to react to the show, and to continue doing these reaction videos here. And also because this show comes back in 2019, I think. So I'm guessing that once I finish watching this 7 seasons that I have here, I'm guessing that I could totally read the books by then. Is that okay? Because I honestly love the entire Game of Thrones world, and I would love to read the books. Like, this is the only show that is based on books that I actually want to read. So let me know if that will be okay if I, you know, after I finish the 7th season, because I do want to keep my reactions as fresh and as raw as possible. So I think that if I, you know, read the books after Season 7, I think that will be good. Or maybe I'll just wait until after Season 8 and then I read the books. I don't know. Suggestions will be welcome on the comment section down below. And yeah, if you want to check out my reaction, full uncut reaction video for this episode and for all the previous ones since the Season 1 finale, you can do that by going to Patreon. Link will be in the description down below if you're interested in doing that. And now I know how things work, and I did my reaction video for the Season 2 finale, and I did it in 2 parts, and everything went fine. Okay, they have blocked 2 videos that I'm going to re-upload, episodes 207 and 209, because I think I went over the time. So now I know that I can split the videos and that there's nothing wrong with it, and that HBO is not gonna kick my ass for that. So that's what I'm gonna do. If this episode or any future episode is like 15 minutes reaction video, I will cut it in 2, so you have 2 parts, so that way you get a lot more reaction. But still, if you want to watch the whole uncut thing without any breaks between the episode and anything, like, just like it's pretty much like we are watching an episode together, because it's the entire thing, you know. So if you want to do that, like I said, Patreon. And yeah, well, I'm excited to watch this episode. I want to know what Valar Dohaeris, the fuck does that mean and how it's pronounced it. And I know that Valar Morghulis means something about a diamond. Wait, I'm really good at remembering shit, you guys know this, but let's try to find it. Game of Thrones, Valar. No, this is not Game of Thrones, this is Supergirl. Okay, let me see. Valar. Someone put what it means. It's not here. Is it here? I'm guessing it's here. All men must die. Valar Morghulis is the motto of those men. Jaqen, you know, the guy, belongs to the world. The words mean all men must die. Okay, so. Okay, so. I'm ready. I'm ready to continue watching. I want to know what it means and all that. And we're gonna now understood also why Jean killed the guy. I thought that they had like a plan for him to kill him, so he was in the good side with the wild people, the wildlings. So yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love Game of Thrones. Let's see how many thumbs up this video can get, and I will for sure deliver more content this week for Game of Thrones. But like I said, there is no rush for me to do like an episode every single day, because we have time and I want to enjoy it, you know. And you know what is the fun thing about Game of Thrones is that I get to watch 1 or 2 episodes, then I post the episodes, and then I get the feedback from all of you, and you guys tell me, oh yes, you're going to the right path, you're asking the right questions, but of course we can't tell you because it's spoilers. But yeah, continue, you're doing good, and you know, and that really motivates me to continue watching and to continue enjoying. So I don't have anything else to say other than thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 3, Episode 1 of Game of Thrones. Where's the song? I was waiting to dun 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 dun. Oh! Sam! You motherfucker! You escaped! How did you escape? Is that your brother? That's your decapitated brother, I guess. Sam, spoiler alert, there's someone behind you! Oh, Sam, for the love of God! Oh my God! Oh, the wolf! Oh my God! The ghost! Come get him! Sam, do something! Who's setting on fire? Oh, please the Lord!
Your only job.
I was kind of busy running away from the dead people. Okay, this is oh God, that was so intense. Is that a fucking giant? Okay. Okay, you're trying to scare him, which I think that's true, but still, you're trying to scare him. Stop looking at him! Oh my, stop it!
You're wearing the wrong...
Stop!
Don't look so grim, Jon Snow.
That's his face, he always looks like that.
Another day.
He was my brother once.
He was a crow too.
When he had a whole hand.
Oh, okay.
Your cloak.
Yep. So he's the king? Beyond the wall? Actually, it really suits you. You look badass. You fought a war and you got a scar for it. Right? I mean...
What?
It's your sister.
Woo! Sarzak! Yes, we know. I don't think he has another sister.
If I wanted to kill you, do you think I'd let a wooden door stop me?
That is true. Seriously, I just love her. I don't know what it is about her, but I just
Outside.
I'm
love
not
her.
afraid of you. They lost their own, thanks to Father.
Hey, thanks to him as well.
Of
The
course.
dad just came in and like killed the last of them.
Do I need to want something?
If you're a Lannister, you kind of do.
I'm sure he loves me dearly. As any father loves his child.
He really is afraid of her.
Why do you care what
At least you never stole a necklace again.
Good, Cersei. Good for you, sweetie.
As long as it's
True.
true.
Yes.
It makes me more clever than you.
Yes. Oh my God. I just love their conversations. There's a queen. she's like, what the fuck you guys are doing? She's just out and about. Oh, bitch, how did you survive? Did your son survive? I don't think so.
I'm serving which king?
Stannis. Joffrey.
Stannis Baratheon.
Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna sell his soul for this. Oh, okay, thank God. That was a correct answer.
You drank with me on my wedding day.
And you drank with me on 4 of my wedding days, but I don't know.
Oh, what's the point?
I have to stop her. Please. Thieves.
Hey, he did help.
Drank with the harlots.
Recognition?
Out of gratitude with this.
Yeah.
Jugglers and singers require applause. You are a Lannister. Do you think
What
I
the fuck does that
demanded a
mean?
garland of roses every time I suffered a wound on a battlefield?
But recognition of what
Now,
he did, not to be
7
treated like
kingdoms to
crap.
look after, and making you heir to Casterly Rock.
Shit.
Why? Why?
Yes, why? He's a
You
good
asked
man.
that? You who killed your mother to come into the world?
He didn't kill her.
Made, spiteful little creature.
Oh my
Full of
God.
envy, lust.
Whoa.
Go now.
This bitch.
Speak no more.
Can get drunk on better wine than they deserve.
Sansa looks so beautiful. Also
He's
Shay.
going to stay in Dorne. Who's going and why?
Oh, poor child.
When I know the truth.
This is a game.
Because the truth is always either terrible or boring.
She's so precious. I love Sansa.
Watching the ships.
Not Baelish.
Lord Baelish.
Might I speak with Lady Sansa alone for a moment?
How about no? Okay, how about yes then?
And your sister.
Yeah, no, that's a lie. Oh,
He's lied.
he did recognize her.
You said King's Landing was your home.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Take me back.
I'm stealing you.
I always do.
I love it.
With him.
Yeah, he's a bitch. The dragons! She has a ship! Ross! My queen! Look at that! My children!
Growing fast.
Yeah, and strong.
Another lovely day in the high seas.
They're not used to that.
They're the first Dothraki you've ever been on a ship. They followed you
Yeah.
across the poison water.
Shit. But she has 3 dragons. Even the Dothrakis have 3 dragons.
Because you convinced your king to leave me behind.
Oh, now she's blaming it on him. This bitch is really smart. Uh-oh. She's cute. She's like, "Bye, bitch." Ew!
Stop, my
What is-
lady. You'll ruin your dress.
She's so cute. What? What is she doing? Everybody's just... He's such a coward. Whoa. Is she taking back the trust of the city?
Terrible things, but
Oh, she's good. She's a cute smile. She's cute.
he wasn't tonight.
Well, she is. He's
Just a
now.
soldier. And what did I?
Oh, she's good. She knows what she's doing. Getting the trust of the weakest. It's a smart move to do it with the children to get their trust. Whoa, this is a bitch.
Fabric, the embroidery.
Look at her. She's like, bitch, I know all these tricks.
Important to her as she grows older.
Woo!
Sure she does.
Yes. And you know what she's doing. You know what she's doing. What? This bitch.
He begs you attend this carefully, your grace.
Yeah, well, she's filtering some shit.
Sen
No! I don't want to see this.
Cara odretta, vadovis dos.
My master points out that men don't need nipples.
I need my nipples. Oh my god, I like nipples. What the hell?
Avidi.
Ugh, that hurt me. You just lost a nipple, bitch. This show is too much sometimes.
To win his ship.
Okay, he's insulting my baby. I don't like this. Hi, no, who's this?
You'll be fair to them.
Who's that following her?
To make a point.
Oh, her mother instinct. Who's that? Who's that bitch?
The babies.
That is not a toy. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Explain. Oh, okay, warlocks, okay.
I owe you my...
I've been searching for you.
Oh, I remember. He's the guy, yes, the Lord Commander of the Watch when he was, and then, you know, Joffrey said, bye bitch, and he went away. I remember him now, I remember him. He's gonna get decapitated. He's almost happens here on Game of Thrones, so don't blame me for thinking that. Okay guys, that was the end of Season 3, Episode 1, the Season 3 premiere for Game of Thrones. You know what? After the craziness of Episode 209 and the craziness of the Season 2 finale, this episode was a lot more calm, and it's just, you know, putting the seeds of what, at least I feel, what this season is going to be. You know, you have Jon Snow with the king beyond the wall that he wants to be a part of, that he wants to be free, but of course it's a plan. But correct me if I'm wrong, the plan is to get infiltrated, to know how things work, to go to the Night Watch and have that, or does he wants to kill the king beyond the wall? And that's what he's doing. Can someone like explain me the plan real well? Because I kind of have a feeling that I know what it's about, but at the same time I kind of don't know. Like, I understand that he is lying right now, that this was a plan that he created with the other dude, half hand, or yeah, that they created so he can get in and don't get killed. So please tell me more about that. I want to know. But it's really interesting to see that Jon is the one put in this position, because he says, I was supposed to be the leader, you know, after the Lord Commander. And what will that be now? I mean, he's saying that he wants to be free, enjoy the wildings, and I'm guessing that it's just his plan to what? To end them, to kill them, or to fight with them or against them with the crows, you know, with everyone on the wall. That is the part that I don't quite understand. Then you have everything that's happening in King's Landing. And of course, you know, the whole conversation between Tyrion and his dad. He's just the most vile, awful person. Like, the only reason why, if, you know, Jaime will have been the one to create this entire thing, you know, create the defense and lead the people and all of this, Jaime will have been given even maybe hand of the king. I don't know if he will have, because he's, you know, part of the white gold thing, you know, the knights. I don't know if he can take that place, but anyways, they will have given him everything, you know, and put him in a really good position. Whereas, you know, Joffrey, because of Joffrey, what the hell, Tyrion, because he always, you know, Cersei and the dad said that he killed his mother when he was born and all of that, and hearing him say that is the reason why Cersei, she says that as well. You know, it's such a bad thing to do is he didn't ask to be born into this world, you know? And he, of course, his birth it's probably the reason why she died, but it's not his fault. But they like to believe that because they think of Tyrion as less, you know? And the only reason, and I think, you know, Tyrion knows very well, and I think that before being the Hand of the King, he knew that the only reason why he's accepted is because he's a Lannister, and why the people respect him and whatever is because he's a Lannister, and they have to do it because there's no way for him, for Tywin to prove that Tyrion is not his son, you know, so they have to do it. But of course they are not gonna allow him to be anything else, you know. It's almost like they feel like they are doing him a favor by, you know, carrying the Lannister's name, you know, with him. So I think that, you know, Tyrion knew this. I remember back season 1 when he was, you know, in the north and all that, and he was like, my brother has his swords, I have my books, and I have to be smart, and like he knew his place. He knew that the only reason why he was where he was because he's a Lannister, you know, and that his father hated him and everything. But I think that as any son, as any person, you know, when you always will try to achieve to have your dad's approval, especially in this world. So when he was named Hand of the King, he saw an opportunity, you know. He thought, maybe foolish out of him, maybe, you know, that doing things right, you know, his own way, it will prove to his dad that he's smart, that he's a rightful heir to Castle Rock and all that, and it drives him to do the things that he did, to advise, not advise the king like Tywin will like to do, but he was there, he was helping, he was like trying to prove himself and trying to prove himself to his dad. Once everything happened, he realized he's still at the bottom of the list. No one cares for him, and that his dad still has that idea that he doesn't need him, that he's ashamed of the fact that he is his dad, you know, and all that he's just, you know, a creature or something like that he called him. So I understand. It's kind of like crazy and sad to see that, and I think that maybe because of this, Tyrion is going to understand that even if he's a Lannister, even if he is, you know, part of this family, he's never going to belong to them. That it doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't even matter if he dies. And I'm guessing that if he had died in the battlefield, maybe they will have been like, oh yes, he did this, he died for us, but they will have forget about him instantly. And it's a burden to them to have him, you know. But I think that he could play a really good part if he ever decides to go against his dad, and they are going to regret not having Tyrion on their side. You know, there's so much men can take, and I'm guessing that this will be the breaking point for him on trying to prove himself to his family, you know. He's a Lannister, yes, but he will never be accepted, and will never be given the opportunities that Jaime has, and that even, you know, Cersei has. And Cersei is just, you know, a lot of people say, I don't know why you like her, and I just see a lot of her. I see, you know, you see different women in this show battling to stay alive, to survive. And you see, you know, the whores, you know, the prostitutes, you see the ones that get married but not by choice, but because they are a war prize or something like that. And you see all of this type of women, you know. And Cersei is a different type, like, it's the same type of women, you know, but in a different position. She owns certain power. She's protected by certain powers that it gives her from being the queen, And now I think it's going to be so interesting because Marjorie, it's really smart. She's so smart, she's so good. She was able to walk, you know, get out of the thing and walk among the people and be liked by the people. That is something that Tyrion said to Cersei. You know, he said, if the people are not well fed, you know, people in King's Landing, and you are killing the childs and doing a lot of awful things to the people, once one of these kings arrive, who do you think they're going to protect? The king who has turned their back at the people, or the ones who are offering a lot of things? And Marjorie is so smart because she's doing that. You know, she's going with the people, she's giving them, you know, small toys to the kids, you know, being so graceful and so charming to the little ones, to the ones that are not protected. And you see, you know, her like she said, opening her heart to the people, to the ones that are the least powerful, and she's there and she gets, you know, she gets down with them and she talks to them and smiles to them, and it starts to win the people back. You know, the Tyrells are bringing food and a lot of things for them to have something to eat. She's really good, and she's putting the king in the position of, you know, of making him actually fall in love with her, you know, and also, you know, seeing that what the queen said, you know, and the way she acts against the other people, against the people of King's Landing, against the, you know, them, seeing that making Joffrey thinks that what the mom is doing is wrong, and she has the answers, you know. And of course we have seen Joffrey a couple of times threatening his own mother. So right now Cersei is in such a fragile position, in my opinion, that, you know, she's the queen because, you know, there is no other queen right now. But once she gets married to Joffrey, will Cersei still hold the title of queen? I know that she's queen regent or something like that, so she will hold that title still, right? Or what will happen to Cersei? Like, it's really intriguing to me. And Cersei, it's you can say whatever you want about Marjorie, okay? And this is something that I would not like to see. Yes, you can say that Marjorie is really smart and she's winning the people and she's winning the king as well. She's really smart playing this game, but at the same time, I don't think that Marjorie can outsmart Cersei that easy. Okay, so I'm really interested to see, you know, this new dynamic, because unlike Sansa and unlike Cersei, Marjorie is coming into this place wanting to be the queen. You know, she's coming into this place by her own choice. She wanted to be the queen. You know, she doesn't even care about the fact that the previous king died. You know, Renly, was that his name? Yeah. She doesn't even remember him, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the brother remembers him more. But I will love, I'm gonna love those types of interactions of both of them, you know, fighting. It's such a different position that Marjorie's in, that Cersei's in, that Sansa, you know, as well. And we're gonna see the dynamic, you know, of her, you know, pretty much not having anything to lose, and more like she has everything to win. And we will see Cersei, and we will see what she's going to do now that this pretty girl, you know, that she technically can't touch and do, you know, she's gonna see her do her thing, and how she's gonna play this. I know she seems really smart, but Cersei is really smart as well. And that is one of the reasons why I love Cersei, you know. She's such a complex character. She's such a, like I said before, she's in a position, like, she's the same as any other person, put in a position of power, and she is still a survivor from all the experiences she has to go through, you know. So I just find the character, you know, I am not saying that is justify all the bad things that she has done, but she's surviving. Just as Shay's surviving, just as Sansa's surviving, just as any other girl in this show is surviving. She's doing the things that she has to do to survive. And could you hold that against her? Could you hold that? You might hold things against men in this world because they have choices. Choices that the women on this show sometimes don't have. Cersei didn't have the choice to not marry the king or to leave the king. She doesn't have that choice. So she had to the things that she does to survive is her own things. We have seen how lovely she is with her children. You know, in the previous episode when she was like, episode 209, when she was ready to mercifully kill his own son. Do you have to imagine the strength you have to give your son you know, some beverage so he can take it and he can die, just to give him a peaceful death and not have him slaughter in front of her and just have him suffer from all the things that if Stannis would have won could have done to that little boy. You see this strength on her. She's a powerful person. She's a strong woman, and I just love her for that. I just love her. I see a lot of flaws in her, yes, but at the same time, how can you judge her? You know, how can you? I'm sorry, but I can't judge her. And then you have Dany on the other side, which is also like, she is a different type of woman in this show because she does have some certain power, but she's trying to win her power in a different way. And she wants to get back to, it's going to take a while, I'm guessing, for her to come back to Westeros and to come back to King's Landing and try to take the throne back and all that. At first I didn't remember who that guy was. And I was like, he looks familiar, and without his suit and all that, I kind of didn't recognize him, but then I was like, oh, he's the guy that Joffrey said bye-bye and all that. So, yes, I'm excited that he is now here. Will Dany take him back? I think she will. And I'm glad that I'm seeing all of this and all the army and the nipple thing. I was like, no. Like, that was so creepy. But in the bitch that was saying that my baby was a whore, like, I don't like him. But will she take will she buy the 8,000 soldiers? Will she? I guess she will. And I'm excited to see that. And I just love her. And I just love how her storyline and Jean's storyline, it's a completely different thing. There is just, you know, on the corner of the planet, like it looks like from King's Landing, they're so far away. And right now it's not playing into the main thing happening in King's Landing, but it will eventually, right? It has to, you know? So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue watching because this episode was just really good. I might not have reacted a lot to a lot of things, maybe because I was trying to pay attention. There are some things that are kind of confusing for me, so I might have to rewatch the episode. But I always rewatch the episode when I'm editing, so it's all good. But I'm excited to continue because this show is amazing and I just love it so much. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I think that I'm leaving a lot of things out. Also, if someone can tell me when Rob arrives to that place that it was slaughtered by, like, there were a lot of people dead there, what was that place and who killed them? Okay, explain me. I can say, at first I thought, is this Harrenhal? And then that's not Harrenhal, right? Where were they? That's not Winterfell either. So tell me, please tell me. Anyways, that's it. That's all I want to talk about. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction or review video. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to see more reaction videos, because I do reaction videos for a lot of shows. And that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. I will see you next time for another reaction video for Game of Thrones. Mwah. Bye, guys.